Myth number one, you can do it solo. Now, I can understand this. You're just cringing at the idea of paying those fees between the realtor fees and other fees such as taxes. But there's more to this process than just putting signing the yard and posting to Craigslist and getting it on Zillow. If you try to sell it on your own, you have to do all the hustle, the marketing, and just weed out those non-serious buyers. Now, what we can do to help you out is do the heavy lifting to attract the right buyers to your property and sift out the ones who really wouldn't want to do business with. Also, we want to make sure to negotiate on your behalf to achieve the best price for you. It's really, in the end, all about establishing a great relationship, trust, and facilitating communication to keep the deal alive until closed. Myth number two, you know best what your home is worth. Now really, who understands your home better than you? After all the time you put into purchasing the home and the money that you've poured into it, fixing here and there, and maybe those few little flaws that can pop up here and there on occasion. But really, let's just stop right there, because home valuations should be left to the pros, like a realtor like myself. Sellers may not always be the best judge of value, because your home is such an intensely personal thing, and when you're putting it on the market, detaching from it can be very difficult. In fact, when someone tries to sell their home by themselves, it tends to be overpriced and sit in the market longer. And this is shown by a lot of data and research that has been done. There's such an emotional attachment to the property that it may be difficult for someone to really understand what the market value is and understanding what the neighborhood is doing at this time in the market. Your realtor always has access to the comps and knowing what's going on in the neighborhood in terms of pricing to help suss out the best price for your home. Myth number three, it's fine to sell your home as is. I just want to reiterate this topic because it just simply can't be emphasized enough. Now, you may think your home is in great shape to put on the market and sell, but you may be just overlooking some necessary changes that could boost your profits. Now, what are some of the improvements that can give you the best ROI? Here are 4. Walls, floors, doors, and kitchen. Myth number 4, renovations should be drastic. Let's get that new kitchen, let's paint everything, let's make everything look perfect. No, you don't have to do a gut renovation in order to get your home in selling condition. Now, maybe you're going to want to freshen up the kitchen instead of getting a whole new one, or do some painting to make it look clean and to appease the whole general market. As a seller, you want to be judicious about improvements because they may not give you that ROI or return on investment. When you make too many improvements, you might end up just wasting money because your taste and style might not appeal to all the prospective buyers out there. In the end, they just may be turned off by your upgrades and want to rip it out altogether. So when they're thinking about that, in terms of what they have to put in when purchasing the home. So we want to make sure that it's just ready for them and not adding overvalue, which you won't get back. Myth number 5, spring is the best time to put your home on the market. Spring and summer have long received all the real estate glory as being the best and busiest time to buy and sell a home. While that may still hold true that it is the busiest time, any season is still a great time to sell. The only times you may want to avoid putting your home on the market is just around the holidays and maybe that first month of January. Even in these off seasons of the winter and late fall, there's still plenty of home buyers out there, and typically these are the most serious buyers out there that are looking for a property that want to make a move. They're ready to go and want to find that right property and get a great value. You may not get the traffic that you get in the spring and summer, but you're still going to get a great value for your home in the end when selling it. Bottom line, understand and talk to a realtor about what's going on in your housing market. With the services that I provide as your realtor, we make sure to find the best buyer for you and get you the best price when you decide to make that move. Now here's myth number 6, and this one is always my favorite because it always is brought up thanks to the invention of the internet and algorithms and AI. Here's the myth. You can rely entirely on online home value estimates. Although home value estimates, can be helpful from a starting point, going to Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor.com, there's no substitute for talking to someone like myself, a professional real estate advisor. There are always variables in the market, and especially the condo market, that these algorithms cannot pick up. I have no problem giving you a comparative market analysis or a CMA. For instance, if a neighborhood such as the Back Bay or South End is kind of all over the place in terms of prices go, not only will I run a CMA for you, but I also make sure to go through the last sales, what the photos look like in those comparables, and seeing what's going on in the market overall in terms of activity. What the price per square foot is. Condos just can be a different beast than when you're talking about the homes. It's always great to see and understand the changes of what's going on in your neighborhood to understand the true value of your home and what it can truly sell for in this current market. Now, thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I know I may ramble on here and there, but I really look forward to talking to you, and please call me with any of your real estate questions. Have a great day. Peace!